Hello everyone, hope you're all well. Here with John down at the river, and
We're just here the first night. We're just dropping off some water to make the camp a lot easier.
yeah, that.
I just stole your video, Tim.
We're, what John said, we're just on a little couple of hours wander down the river to drop some stuff off. There you go.
And go for some nice woods to see if it's worth bringing a chainsaw with us tomorrow night for the 2 nights. And that.
And like, you know, just have a chat and wander around. We're walking along down the river. We're just about at the underpass, and there's a random pumpkin. It's been a long time since I've been down here. I looked in my my videos just before I came out. I think it's been 8 months or close to 9 months since I came hammock camping down here. So here we are, folks, the day after. It was -2 last night. I think it's going to be -4 tonight. And we're off down to the river hammock camping. Pick up that water that we dropped off last night. The moon's already hanging. Really nice to be back down here by the river. Been here for a wee bit now. John's got a big fire going. I've been messing around with rigging up my tarp and my hammock and underquilt for the first time in 8 months. So yeah, really enjoying it. Having a nice time. That's my setup there. Got the DD Hammock's 4 metre square tarp, and inside got my 10th Wonder Super XL hammock with the Snug Pack underquilt, British Army Arctic sleeping bag. Other bits and pieces, my spare down jacket and softy pants are all ready in there for bedtime.
Some more fireworks, eh?
Aye, they've been going on for ages, haven't they?
Aye.
I'm just on my way to the Floodplain tree stand to retrieve some dandelion and burdock and get a nice tasty beverage. Here it is. I think it's awesome. This I used to build many a platform in many a tree when I was younger, so it's nice to have a scramble about. So I'm just up on the tree stand now, looking back down towards the fire. Getting a bit of vertigo there, standing up here with my head torch turned off. Yeah, this is where we stashed the water yesterday. Covered it up with some leaves so that the sun wouldn't warm it up. And a bottle of D&B. Well folks, that's me nice and comfy and warm in my hammock now. Ready for a nice sleep. Catch you in the morning. Good morning everyone. I had a really cold sleep last night. No fault of my gear, just, you know, first time using this underquilt. Took me a little bit of time to kind of get the hang of it. Gosh, I need to put my teeth in. But yeah, it's a really, really good underquilt. I just needed to get it rigged properly and shaped around me best. So, lovely morning. Been up for a wee bit now, had a couple of coffees. John's making breakfast. Bacon, tatty scones, poached eggs. Nice combo.
He didn't drop the eggs this time.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Oh, I thought we'd gone to sleep.
Just knocked up this pot hanger. A couple of sticks, pegs, and trying to wash off my Pathfinder pot. Ready for later on. So as you saw with that slightly wobbly clip of me chopping some wood, sorry about that. Been collecting some firewood for the evening. Got these nice chunky log lengths here, and John's been collecting sticks for stoking up in the meantime. I'm gonna go back out in a minute and see if I can gather another couple of chunky pieces. We're expecting some heavy rain showers coming in the next few hours. You can just see the clouds starting to roll in from the coast, and then duck flying up the river. So I've just been preparing my tarp ready for stronger winds and heavy rain. I'll give you a shot of that. There, as you can see, I've closed in this end. It's because the wind always comes from that direction. Close it in as best I can to protect myself. Got my tarp pitched quite low down to the ground. There's a view from the other side into the back. Pretty well snug in there. And John's just been putting the bench in underneath his tarp so we can have a nice dry seat for the night.
It rains.
Right, it's not for a wee while, but it's best to be prepared. That's why we've spent a wee while getting all this wood.
Just to get the warmth of the fire.
Nice. Here we find John enjoying firewood, as he does frequently. He likes to tuck himself into a large pile of the stuff and just fall asleep.
I just like to lie on it before I burn it. There's nothing wrong with that.
That is a huge, huge load of geese.
Look at over there too.
Whoa, there's even more coming. So we're just looking at the weather app, seeing that there's a chance of snow. So that could be interesting. So there's just been a drastic drop in temperature in the air. When we were looking at the radar picture for the weather, the storm front is pushing a large cold air front in front of it, and it's going to drop to -1, -2 before the rain. So that's what the possible chance of snow is, as far as I know. I'm looking forward to a good cold night. Fingers crossed for snow. John's stoking the fire up ready. John's just been working away on the fire, making some nice food. We just had tortellini pasta with steaks, which were really good. And now we're having some bacon and eggs, tatty scones and all that good stuff from this morning.
Weren't really the best, but did the job.
Very nice. Lying here, enjoying the sound of the rain on my top. Just about to go to sleep. Having a really nice time. A great night. I'll see you in the morning. It's a wet morning today. A lot of water on the ground. Had a much warmer sleep than I did last night. Thanks to John for helping me sort my underquilt out properly. So it's time to pack up and leave. I'm flooding right next to my top. The river is coming in. It's risen several inches in the last half an hour. So by the time it floods right through here, we haven't got much time left. There's the stream where the bridge is. Yeah, time to go. Well, I've got everything taken down now apart from my tarp up at the top ridge line so that it can do that and try and blow some of the moisture off it. As you can see, the river is quite quickly taking back the island. Round the back of John's setup, there's streams everywhere. Tyson's having a great time. I'm impressed how high this has risen, considering last night you could just cross it pretty much without any hassle. We're in a state of readiness to go. John's getting a fire going for a coffee. We're just going to stay here and see how it goes. That's John and I finished packing now. Leaving it, it doesn't really look like a very hospitable place to stay. But we had a really good couple of nights. And I'm glad it didn't do this on the first night and we would have had to move somewhere else, because I really enjoyed it. That water's really boiling away now. So it's time to get out of here, cross the bridge, cross all the newly formed streams and the flooded bits of ground. I'm going to watch John go across the bridge first. Nicely done, nicely done. It's no more wobbly or anything, there's just a far higher consequence if you fall off. This path is very slippy. Oh, I forgot this tree was in the way. There we go. So pretty much back to where the video began. I half expected this to be flooded as well. Yeah, I've had a really good camp. Really enjoyed it. Being back out in the hammock and having a break from building at the village. Yeah, it's been great.